Welcome to Sustainable Cities, the program where we explore how cities and communities around the world are implementing innovative initiatives to balance urban growth, environmental protection, and responsible governance. In each episode, we highlight groundbreaking projects, bold policies, and transformations driven by sustainability, from waste management solutions and renewable energy adoption to conservation efforts and circular economy models. We analyze how cities are working to build a more sustainable future. Today, we turn our attention to a destination famous for its stunning beaches and thriving tourism industry, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. But beyond its luxurious resorts and crystal clear waters, there's a growing movement towards sustainability, with bold initiatives aimed at reducing waste, protecting marine ecosystems, and advancing cleaner sources of energy. In this episode, we'll explore how Punta Cana is tackling sustainability challenges and creating a model for responsible tourism. Join us as we dive into innovative environmental conservation strategies and discover what it takes to build a truly sustainable tourism industry. Tourism is the backbone of Punta Cana's economy, and each year, millions of visitors arrive to enjoy its world-class resorts, pristine beaches, and natural beauty. But with this success comes a major challenge. How can a high-volume tourism destination sustain economic growth while minimizing its environmental impact? Like many tourist cities, Punta Cana faces urgent sustainability issues. Waste production has risen alongside tourism growth, creating the need for advanced waste management solutions. Marine ecosystems, including coral reefs and coastal habitats, are under pressure from human activities, and with the tourism industry requiring large amounts of energy and water, reducing dependence on fossil fuels has become a priority. To address these challenges, both local organizations and private sector leaders have developed innovative sustainability strategies. Among them is the Punta Cana Ecological Foundation, one of the main driving forces behind conservation efforts, sustainable tourism practices, and community environmental education programs. From coral reef restoration to the creation of a 1,500-acre ecological reserve, this foundation demonstrates that tourism and environmental responsibility can coexist. At the same time, many businesses have begun adopting renewable energy sources and circular economy principles, ensuring that tourism operations align with sustainability goals. Before delving deeper into Punta Cana's sustainability efforts, let's pause to understand why sustainability in tourism is essential, not only for this destination, but for cities worldwide. To give us a broader perspective, we speak with our expert, Dr. Celso Alvarado, a specialist in sustainability and governance. Dr. Alvarado, how are you? Why is it so critical for economies dependent on tourism to adopt sustainable practices?
And I appreciate you raising it. From my time living in Punta Cana, I witnessed firsthand how tourism can be both a powerful driver of prosperity and a source of serious environmental strain. If sustainability is ignored, the very assets that attract visitors, those pristine beaches, the marine life, and cultural heritage could disappear, jeopardizing the entire industry.
Without sustainable practices, tourist destinations run the risk of compromising their long-term economic viability. Fortunately, in Punta Cana, sustainability is becoming a central priority. Now let's take a closer look at the efforts being implemented to address environmental challenges and promote responsible tourism.
Feel the market has become more competitive? Are you struggling to meet your organizational goals and failing to exceed your clients' expectations? At QSI Certifications, we offer a wide range of certification services endorsed under international ISO standards. Position yourself in the market, achieve your organizational goals, satisfy your clients, reduce costs, optimize your processes, and more. Get certified with us and take your business to the next level. Let's take it into the future. QSI Certifications.
Punta Cana has recognized that protecting its natural environment is essential to securing its economic future. That is why sustainability has become a key priority, with a series of public and private initiatives aimed at reducing environmental impact. One of the greatest challenges for any tourist destination is waste management. With millions of visitors generating tons of waste each year, traditional landfills are no longer a viable solution. To address this issue, local authorities and businesses are implementing waste reduction strategies and circular economy models to minimize dependence on landfills. Another key focus is renewable energy. Some of Punta Cana's largest hotels and resorts have begun integrating solar and wind energy, reducing their reliance on fossil fuels and making tourism operations more energy efficient. Marine conservation is also a critical issue. The region is home to some of the Caribbean's most biodiverse coral reefs, which are essential for marine life and coastal protection. To combat reef degradation, restoration projects are being carried out to rehabilitate damaged marine ecosystems and ensure the preservation of the coastal environment. These initiatives reflect a growing commitment to sustainability. But behind these efforts are organizations and leaders driving change. One of the main champions of sustainability in Punta Cana is the Punta Cana Ecological Foundation, an organization that has been leading environmental conservation and restoration efforts for years. From marine conservation and reforestation to innovative waste management solutions, this foundation is redefining the relationship between tourism and sustainability. One of its most important projects is the Indigenous Eyes Ecological Park and Reserve, a 500-acre protected area dedicated to preserving native flora and fauna. This reserve not only serves as a refuge for wildlife, but also as an educational and research center, helping scientists and students gain a deeper understanding of conservation processes. The foundation has also taken an active role in coral reef restoration, implementing a program that cultivates and transplants coral into damaged reefs, thereby helping to restore marine biodiversity. These efforts are crucial as healthy coral reefs act as natural barriers against coastal erosion, protecting beaches and strengthening marine ecosystems. Dr. Alvarado, why is the work of organizations like the Punta Cana Ecological Foundation so important to ensuring the sustainability of tourism?
The most impactful sustainability efforts are those backed by data, grounded in science, and built on community involvement. This kind of leadership is essential for creating replicable models that balance ecological preservation with economic growth.
It is clear that these projects are making a real difference. However, one of Punta Cana's biggest current challenges remains waste management. With the high volume of waste generated by tourism, how can the region ensure that its growth does not harm the environment? In the next section, we will explore one of Punta Cana's most ambitious sustainability programs, the Zero Waste Program, an initiative that is transforming the way the region manages waste.
Learn how to establish, document, implement, audit, and improve a management system with our accredited programs for auditor, lead auditor, coach, management system implementer consultant in various international ISO standards. What are you waiting for? Get trained with us.
One of the biggest challenges in Punta Cana is waste management. With millions of tourists visiting the region each year, thousands of tons of waste are generated, representing a major threat to the environment and the local community. To tackle this issue, the Zero Waste Program was created, an initiative designed to minimize the waste sent to landfills and transform the way waste is managed in the region. This program is based on the principle of the circular economy, where waste is not considered trash, but a reusable resource. Through recycling, composting, and waste reduction, the goal is to build a more efficient and sustainable system. One of the program's most innovative approaches is its composting plant, where food scraps from hotels and restaurants are turned into organic fertilizer used for reforestation and local agriculture. In addition, a plastic collection and reuse system has been implemented to prevent plastics from ending up in the ocean or in landfills. These plastics are transformed into sustainable construction materials and recycled products. The Zero Waste Program is not just a strategy, it is already generating a real impact in Punta Cana. Thanks to collaboration among businesses, local communities, and environmental organizations, this program is proving that waste can be turned into sustainable opportunities. A key pillar of the program is its alliance with the region's hotels and resorts. Many tourism operators have committed to eliminating single-use plastics, implementing recycling programs in their facilities, and composting their organic waste. The program also includes a composting and recycling center where food waste from restaurants and hotels is converted into natural fertilizer. This compost is then used in reforestation projects and sustainable agriculture, closing the loop and demonstrating that waste can serve a positive purpose. Beyond composting, the program has developed an initiative to reuse plastics in construction and design. Instead of ending up in the ocean or in landfills, plastic waste is being transformed into durable materials for housing construction, urban furniture, and eco-friendly products. Beyond the environmental benefits, the program has also boosted community participation through awareness campaigns and environmental education. Schools, businesses, and organizations are collaborating to foster sustainable habits and reduce waste generation at the source. Now that we've explored how the Zero Waste program is transforming waste management in Punta Cana, let's take a moment to analyze it from an ESG perspective: environmental, social, and governance. To help us understand its broader impact, we welcome back our expert, Dr. Celso Alvarado, who will explain how this program aligns with these three fundamental pillars of sustainability.
Punta Cana provides a clear example of how ESG principles can be implemented in a tourism-driven economy to drive sustainable impact. Punta Cana proves that when ESG is more than a slogan, it becomes a roadmap to long-term prosperity and environmental stewardship.
Nebusis is a cloud-based software that helps any organization to establish, document, and effectively communicate its policies, processes, procedures, and objectives, while also continuously evaluating and improving performance. It complies with the requirements of international standards and addresses each one in a simple and effective way. Nebusis, your solution for organizing management systems in the cloud.
Today, we have seen how Punta Cana is redefining sustainable tourism, from waste reduction strategies to marine conservation and the adoption of renewable energy. This destination is proving that economic success and environmental responsibility can go hand in hand. The Zero Waste program has become an exemplary case of how a tourist destination can innovate in waste management, not only by reducing the trash generated, but also by turning it into a valuable resource. What is the most important lesson from this episode? Sustainability does not depend solely on major policies or corporate decisions, but also on the small daily actions we can all take. From businesses and governments to citizens and tourists, we all have a role to play in creating a more sustainable future. If this episode has inspired you and you want to take sustainability to the next level, QSI Global Ventures offers ESG assessments to help companies measure and improve their environmental and social impact. If you're looking to specialize in sustainability, QSI Academy provides training courses in ESG compliance, environmental management, and corporate responsibility. And for companies seeking to digitize their sustainability initiatives, Nebusis provides innovative technology to facilitate the management of sustainable processes. Will you be part of the change? Subscribe, like, and share this episode to help spread sustainable initiatives around the world. See you in the next episode of Sustainable Cities.